Welcome to GatorZone.com. I'm Chris Harry alongside Scott Carter. We're in the swamp where Colby Delahouse's 50-yard field goal with 3 seconds left just gave the LSU Tigers a 30-27 stunner over the Florida Gators here in front of what was an electric crowd, but they weren't very happy when they left, and it was a really, really tough fourth quarter. The Gators had their chances to put this game away. Just some bad plays at the end of the game, including interception by Jeff Driscoll, and maybe none worse than a 3rd and 25 conversion when Florida was trying to hold on to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, that was the first thing that Will Muschamp opened his press conference. Basically said we had plenty of opportunities, countless, I think is the word he used. And they really did. I mean, this was a game that, it was an entertaining game as a fan. I'm sure you're sitting here in the stands. I mean, there's probably more points than you expected out of just the LSU-Florida matchup and entertaining. But in the end, a guy named Colby Delahouse, like you said, he's automatically on Florida's least favorite player of the year list so far. I mean, he kicks a 50-yard field goal and just sends the place very dejected home. And Gators are 3-2 now, and here comes Missouri next week into the swamp. So I mean, they're going to have to quickly regroup and try to get back in the win column to keep their hopes in the SEC East alive.
Let's talk about the offense, where obviously the news this week regarding controversy surrounding Trayon Harris. Jeff Driscoll gets the start again. Hit a couple big plays, but he also had the only 3 turnovers of the game, including that big interception at the end where he kind of led LaTroy Pittman into some coverage. They returned the ball 24 yards to the Gator 36-yard line, and that's kind of set up LSU for that winner.
Yeah, it was a mixed night for Jeff. You look at his stats. He ran for 71, led the team, threw for 183. I think he accounted for 254 for his 306 total yards. But yet, the 3 turnovers are what a lot of people are going to remember. Finally hit the deep ball to Marcus Robinson late, put him in great position for a touchdown. And obviously, we've talked about drop passes a lot. Tevin Westbrook drops one that would have been a touchdown. They ended up with a field goal. And then as they traded possessions there, the last turnover led to the LSU field goal that we've already talked about. So no doubt the quarterback's position is going to be one that's going to be talked about a lot this week with Trayon Harris back. Driscoll's still, up and down, so we'll see how that plays out during the week heading into Missouri.
Let's flip it to the other side, where again, these blown coverages, they happen against Kentucky here. The Gators survived that. They happened at Alabama. That ended up being a blowout loss. And here's another one in a key point. What's going on in the secondary?
Yeah, that was a 3rd and 25, and I mean, Florida looked in good shape right there. And then there was a communication issue according to Muschamp. The receiver was left open. Suddenly LSU's in Florida territory, ends up with a touchdown. They take the lead. Florida still had a chance at that point, but still, you make that stop, you get the ball back in good field position, and who knows, this game could easily turn out different. But it's a situation they're going to have to address again. The defense rebounded well against Tennessee last week after the disappointment at Alabama, but tonight we saw some of those same issues, and certainly at no more important point in the game than the 3rd and 25.
So what happens? The swamp gets drained. Gators lose 30-27. They'll be home next week against the Missouri Tigers. Scott Carter will be here. Chris Harry will be here. We hope you join us. Thanks a lot.